Today, SGI celebrated the history of Saskatchewan's seatbelt law with the help of the Safety Squad. They strapped two straw-stuffed dummies named Belton and Bella into a simulator. The demo was to show what could happen in a rollover at 50K if you wear a seatbelt, and what's likely to happen if you don't.
11 years ago, my sister, in fact, was traveling on the highway along with a friend and a 3-month-old baby in the back, and they hit a patch of black ice, rolled over at highway speeds. The window smashed. My sister said if they hadn't been wearing the seatbelt, she's sure she would have flown out the window because everything else that wasn't strapped down did.
It was only a few decades ago when vehicles were made without seatbelts. The industry and the mindset really began to shift in 1971 when Canada formed a law that said any vehicle made or brought into the country had to have a seatbelt. And then 40 years ago, Saskatchewan made it official. The law required drivers, front seat passengers, and minors to wear a seatbelt. The people in the back seat got a pass until 1980 when the law was changed to say that everyone must wear one if it's available. But even after all these years, there are people who refuse to strap in.
Transport Canada tells us about 93% of people in Saskatchewan wear their seatbelts. However, that 7% is way overrepresented when it comes to traffic fatalities.
27% of traffic fatalities happen to people who weren't wearing a seatbelt. There's also a difference between remote and urban areas. Statistics show fewer people in First Nations and rural communities will use one. Right now, there's not a specific campaign to target those areas, but SGI does hope that they hear the message that wearing a seatbelt could be the difference between life and death. There is a 70% chance that you'll die if you don't wear a seatbelt and are thrown from the vehicle. And if preventing death or injury isn't enough incentive to strap in, refusing to buckle up can also hurt your wallet. Back in 1977, when the law was first put in place, a ticket was a mere $20. Now it'll cost you $175 if you don't strap in. Kendall, Latimer, CBC News, Regina.